Hi everyone, thanks for coming. Today we are going to be learning how to knit. I can crochet. I can't knit. I have never been able to knit. I have never really tried to learn how to knit. I've wanted to, but I did like casting on once. I casted on a bunch of stitches once, and I did like one row. It's as far as I got. So yesterday, Valentine's Day, it's 15th right now. Yesterday, my boyfriend took me on a Hobby Lobby spree. So we got a bunch of knitting supplies, and let me do a little haul for you. If you see some movement in the background, it's because my dog is up on my bed, and he wants to be down here with me. Oh God, Mowgli, please. He is safely on the ground. Here's my dog, and he won't get out of frame. He'll stay right there. So he's going to stay right there. Anyway, this is Knit 101 by Go Crafty, I suppose. And I saw this, and I've been wanting to knit, so I decided that I'm gonna give it a go. I looked through it before I bought it, and it looked pretty straightforward, and it gives you like all the things that you need, and that's actually what I went off of. Like it tells you like the needles, and then like your items that you should have, which I have most of these already, because crochet, like I have stitch markers, I have that. The only thing I didn't have was that. And then I got some new pins that didn't have plastic on the end, because that's all I have. But anyway, this is the book that I got, if you want to get that. It's all from Hobby Lobby. Next, I got, you know, the knitting needles, because you need knitting needles to knit. These ones are the ones that are like have ends on them. I don't really know what they're called, but these ones have ends on them. They're not double pointed and they're not circular. So, original, I guess. Then, I also did get circular needles. I also, in the other needles, I got 5.5, or no, I got 5mm, because, I know that's like one of the most common ones. There was no 5mm left of these, so I got 5.5 because that's just one bigger. So I got these as well. Then the book said to get these stitch holders, and it was a spree. I was allowed to get as much stuff as I wanted, so I got these stitch holders, and I'm excited to learn how to use them. They're very interesting. My camera just fell. Anyway, then I got these really cute scissors, because I have some scissors, but they do not snip. They do not cut. So I had to get some new ones. And these are really cute little geese? I don't know, it's a bird, so I got that as well. Okay, first off, we can't knit without yarn. So let's pick some yarn. I think I'm gonna go with that little one hanging right there, because it's bright white. And that's always easiest for me to learn something with. So let's go grab it. Okay, I have unpacked these bamboo knitting needles. Yep. And I have white yarn here. This is kind of a funny angle, but it's okay, because I want to sit in my bed while I do this. So, first, let's open the book. And I already read a couple pages, so we are going to go to how to cast on. That I said before, that is the most I have done. So, let me just set this up here. Okay, now the first thing that it tells me that I need to know is a slip knot. Luckily, I already know how to do a slip knot. Just take my finger and boom, slip knot. Okay, now let's go to the next page. Okay, casting on. Let me read this. Oops. Oopsies. Oh no. There we go. Let's try the double cast on first. Upward into the loop on your thumb. The needle, draw the yarn from the ball through the loop. we're not going to continue to do the double cast on. That's really confusing. So we're going to do it the other way, and then if that fails, I'm going to go to the YouTube video that I used when I did the cast on the first time, because I was casting on that time. So we're going to try that if this doesn't work. Yeah. No. So we're gonna go find that YouTube video.
And don't worry, we're gonna go through this again a couple times. All right, so let's continue.
Figured it out thanks to my YouTube. That's actually how I learned how to crochet. I just watched 1,000,001 YouTube videos. So if you want to learn how to crochet as well, that's how I did it. Yeah. Okay. Now that I have learned how to do it, I'm gonna do that 1,000,000 times and get used to it, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, I had to watch a couple different videos to figure it out, but I figured it out nonetheless. I have a bunch on here, so I'm gonna try and do another stitch. Now, this video gives me 2 ways to do each stitch. It has English and Continental. So, the first one is a knit stitch. We're gonna try the English method first. So, let's see how this goes. Okay. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Okay. Let's try the Continental method. This is not working for me. So, let's do that, shall we? Okay. Just like that. I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Okay. This book, slightly useless to me. This is not helping me at all. So, we're gonna go back to YouTube and we're gonna look up the knit stitch. Let's do this. And I think we're gonna do Continental, because based on English method, I don't really like it, because for Continental, you hold the yarn in your left hand instead, and that's how I'm used to holding it in crochet. So I think that'll be a little easier for me, and I don't think you have to wrap it. Because I think one you have to wrap it over and over again, like you have to, and then one you don't, and I think Continental is the one that you don't, and I don't want to have to wrap it over and over again. So we're gonna go look on YouTube.
Feeding from my left hand to get through the front leg of the stitch, like this. And then
Okay, I have done the knit stitch a couple of times, and we're gonna keep doing it over and over and over and over again until it's just muscle memory, because that's just pretty much what I did with crochet. So we're gonna keep doing this, and I'll come back. Okay, this is what I have so far. I think this is, I don't know how to count these rows. So I think I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I've done it 4 times. So we're gonna say this is 4. Tell me if it's not. Here, I'll give you like a nice little close-up. My only thing is, I don't know if it's gonna be a problem later, but like that, I don't know how it's not a sharp corner. Because like over here, if you look, like, if that's not like that, it's a sharp corner. Also, on the last stitch of every time, like of every row, it's like super loose and it gets all weird, like, it gets all weird like this at the end. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know. I don't feel like it is. So, yeah, I don't know about all that. But I'm going to keep going with the knit stitch until I have a whole swatch And then I'm gonna learn how to cast off, and then that's gonna be where we end with learning how to knit, because I mean, technically I know how to knit now. So I think I'm gonna have to learn how to cast off. I'm gonna do like a whole swatch. Probably not too big, because I don't want to. But I'm gonna have to learn how to cast off, so that's gonna be a whole thing. Also, knitting definitely takes longer than crochet, because like even when I was learning, I would have had so much done by now. So that's really nice. Yeah, but it does look really pretty, and I mean, feels good, I guess. I don't really have any other thoughts about it, but I'm gonna come back when we have a swatch, and then we're gonna watch me try and cast off. Let's go. Okay, it has been an hour since I last saw you, and I didn't get too far, but I got like decently far. So I only dropped 1 stitch, so I think that's pretty good for a first time. It's not big, but I think this is all I can mentally handle, doing something new for one day, and I need to go crochet. I need to go do something that I know how to do. So we're gonna learn how to cast off, and that'll be the end of the video. Let's go.
My knitting needle, bring it into that first stitch and pop it over the second stitch.
Oh God. This is what I finished. I finished casting off. I only dropped 2 stitches, so that's pretty good, I'd say, for a beginner. The swatch isn't that tall because I made a million cast on stitches without thinking about it. So I think I did pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm actually glad that I like sat down and learned how to do it. And basically with crochet, I just kind of started doing projects. So I feel like maybe I'll start a knitting project that's just the knit stitch, because I think I can do that. Anyway, I'm very proud of this. If you knit and you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments, because this is a new skill that I'm trying to learn. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I love you.